Hi there, my name is Nick, and in this video blog I'm talking about Christianity, I'm talking about the Bible, and I'm talking about reaching a state of knowledge of God, essentially. During this short video I want to discuss all of the authors that have gone into the Bible. Now, every single person who puts pen to paper, or fingers to keyboard, or their face to a camera, or whatever it is still a human being. Maybe experienced, maybe educated. And in the case of the authors of the New and Old Testament, somehow spiritually educated, enlightened and experienced, but still human, and still with their own mission, their own interpretation of what they should be doing. We have, within the New Testament, different authors who have written from different points of view. And it is essential that you understand that if you are to understand the Bible at all. If you consider that Christianity has become probably the most powerful religion in the Western world, this is no small feat. And every single author has had their own part to play. There are the evangelists, for instance, whose job it was, whose personal mission was to promote the faith of Christianity, to be enticing, to be exciting in their writings, to make people want to believe, to assist in the spreading of the faith. That work itself is historically and culturally essential for the growth of the religion. But what happens once you personally have gone through your conversion and you have accepted Christianity as your religion? What then? Do you stay in the same level of excitement, anticipation and expectancy that you had when you first accepted the faith and went through the leap of faith that is summarized in the words, I believe? Or is there more to it? Modern Christians, especially those who promote the religion via the internet, television, radio and other forms of media, tend to focus on the writings of the evangelists. Maybe it is their job also to continue to spread the faith. But do they actually personally satisfy each and every other aspect of the program for living, of the path of life, of the self-development of the faith of Christianity? I would answer, no, they don't. Once you have actually become a Christian, there is much more to the religion than just accepting the words of the Nicene Creed, or accepting the Ten Commandments as the main rules to live by. That is where we stand on a point where action has to be taken. A point whereby the individual needs to grow and develop along different lines as they progress. For when you stop being a child, you put away childish things and you move on to an even more complex understanding of the whole religion. As a result of that, as we progress through the books of the New Testament, we start to see that the argument of Christianity, the message of Christianity, becomes more complex, more convoluted. It's as if the various different books of the Bible were written almost as a path for an individual to move through, to gain different dimensions of understanding of what the religion is about, rather than just staying or sticking with one particular interpretation as written by one particular author. So we see that the Bible contains many more dimensions than that which is spoken of from the pulpit, than is understandable from the point of view of someone who has stopped their development within the faith of Christianity. I will therefore encourage you to read more deeply into the other books of the New Testament and the Old Testament, and to expand your knowledge. Because there are some contradictions, it does not mean to say that the actions of prayer and contemplation or of worship are no longer applicable to you. They are actually very healthy things for an individual to do, whether they are a believer or an agnostic or an atheist. Psychologically healthy, and therefore spiritually healthy.